This is class for 10 English essay writing. Dear children, as you know, essay writing is very important from the examination point of view. In your subjective part, you write essay and there you find it has 12 marks. Normally, children don't like to write essays. In the board examination also, when we see papers, very few children write beautifully. Essay writing, if we consider, it's an attempt. If you try, if you take an attempt for writing essay, obviously it makes you perfect. So today we will take one attempt for essay writing. What comes into essay writing? What are the various steps for writing essay? And how can we produce a beautiful essay for the examiners? As you know, dear children, once we submit the paper in the examination, we don't have any scope for editing. It goes for evaluation. That's why we need to be very careful while writing the essay. Now let's see how we can produce one essay. I hope all of you are familiar with me. I am Sashibhusan Hota, Headmaster, Government High School, Deoli. There are mainly three types of essays in English. One is descriptive essay, one is narrative essay, and one is argumentative essay. If we see descriptive essay, here are some examples. My headmaster, my mother, my father, my grandmother, my village, my rainy season. Then under narrative essay, a picnic you have enjoyed, a cricket match you have seen, a road accident you have witnessed, a book fair you have visited, a journey by train. Under argumentative essay, we have given some examples. Uses and abuses of mobile phones or cell phones. Smoking is injurious to health. Video games encourages violence. Nuclear power is a bad investment. Marriage is becoming old-fashioned. Normally, most of the children in the examination, they appear descriptive essay. Some children also appear narrative essay. So which type of essay do you want to write? So here we will take one example. Let's select one descriptive essay for you. Let it be your headmaster. Dear children, when we say your headmaster, what comes into your mind? What are the key points that comes to your mind? That's very important. Normally in the examination, what happens? Some outlines are already given, and based on the outlines, you have to expand it. In addition to that, you can also insert some ideas of your own, if you think of it relevant. Now, if you take a look here, descriptive essay, my headmaster. What are the points? See the Venn diagram, the name of the school where you study. जोठी तुम्हें पढ़ुछ पिला माने से स्कूल रो ना. His abilities. Why you love your headmaster. Name, age, complexion, hairstyle, uniform, height, qualification. Responsibility, arrival in school, departure from school. Qualities, his concerns for students' learning. Hobby, primary hobby, secondary hobby. The subject he teaches, how he teaches. His relationship with students, staff. public. So mark here the points put in the Venn diagram are not in order. So first of all, we have to put the points in a sequence, in a systematic order. Let's see. So when we put the points in a systematic order, it goes like this: your school name, the name of the headmaster, age, appearance, qualification, uniform, the subject he teaches, how he teaches, abilities, qualities, his relation with students, staff and communities, why you love him. এটা দেখো ଆମେ really sequence ରେ ରଖିଲେ point ଗୁଡାକ. So that's very important. Next comes the idea of expansion. A single word can be expanded to a sentence. What we have to do now, we have to expand each point. Now we will start writing the essay. So we will select one high school, we will select one headmaster, and based on these points, we have to start writing the essay. Dear students, look at here. We have taken here Government High School Tiklipada at the school, and Mr. Tripura Naik as the headmaster. And who is writing the essay here? Here is Smita Kharsel, who is in class 10, reading there right now. So the student starts writing the essay in the first paragraph. If you take a look to the essay, I am Smita Kharsel. The name of my school is Government High School Tiklipada. It has a rich tradition. Mr. Tripura Naik is our headmaster. So that's the introductory paragraph. In the second paragraph, our headmaster is 58. He is tall. He has a fair complexion. His qualification is BA BEd. His native place is Koramdihi. He wears black pants and a white shirt. He commutes to school from his home Delhi. He arrives school at 9:30 a.m. and departs at 4:30 p.m. He is very punctual. So in this paragraph, you find the age of the headmaster, his height, his complexion, his qualification, his native place, his uniforms, and how he comes to school, his arrival and departure from school. So this comes in the second paragraph. Then we shall proceed to the third paragraph. The subject he teaches and how he teaches. Our headmaster teaches English in class 10. He teaches well. His method of teaching is simple and interesting. He has a good command over the language. He is good at English. This much in the third paragraph. So mark here, the sentences are very short, simple, and here we find the idea that is subject the headmaster teaches, and how he teaches, and how he has good command over the language. So this is coming in the paragraph third. Then we shall proceed to the fourth paragraph. Our headmaster is very strict for discipline. Nevertheless, he has a pleasing personality. He supervises classes of teachers. He checks written copies of students periodically. He has great concerns for students' learning. He conducts all examinations properly. He also organizes annual day, science exhibition, sports day, school foundation day, national days very well. So here we find in this paragraph the nature of headmaster, his duties, his abilities, etc. Then we proceed to the next paragraph. Our headmaster is a sportsman. He plays volleyball very well. He is popular in his area for his sportsman spirit. He is active and energetic. Indeed, he is a social person. So in this paragraph, we find the hobby of the headmaster, what he likes. Then we proceed to the next paragraph of our headmaster. Here we see our headmaster always tries to bring all-round development of the school. He is innovative and dedicated. He is sincere. On the whole, he is an asset to our school. We all love him deeply and respect him highly. We are proud of him. Now, dear children, we see here how the headmaster is innovative and dedicated, and how he has great concerns for the students' learning. He always tries to bring all-round development of the school. That's why the student writes here, we all love him deeply and respect him highly. We are proud of him. Then comes the last paragraph of the essay. Here we see our headmaster is an amicable person. He has a good relationship with students, teachers, and communities. He loves children. He has a smiling face. He is kind to the poor students. He helps them in their need. His dealings with the guardians and superior officials is very fine, so he commands respect and love from all quarters. Then it concludes, east or west, our headmaster is the best. This much. Now, children, then comes the question of editing. When we write essay, obviously there will be mistakes. Writing itself is a very difficult skill. So everybody makes mistakes. So that's why before we submit to the teacher or to the examiner, we must edit. We must check thoroughly what we have written. Otherwise, it is subject to scrutiny or subject to deduction of mark. That's why you have to be very, very careful, and you have to be very, very alert. So let's see. I would like to invite comments from the students. Find out the mistakes in your essay so that you can edit or you can correct it. कोठी भूल अच्छी पिला माने वर्तमान फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ रे देखो जदि भूल अच्छी ताहले सेटा संशोधन करि परिबा एठी गुटे तबर अच्छी तारंकर क्वालिफिकेशन गुटे अच्छी देखो मार्क करो बीए बीएड एटा तारंकर बीकॉम बीडी बीए बीडी कले भी हबो बीकॉम बीडी कले भी हबो किंतु तारंकर एक्चुअल क्वालिफिकेशन होची बीकॉम बीएड. So I have corrected it, become bad. Mark here, there is a problem in complexion, spelling problem. So how do we spell it correctly? C-O-M-P-L-E, complexion, spelling problem. So problems are in different areas, maybe in punctuation, tense, spelling, sequencing of ideas, organization of ideas. You have to check grammar in your writing. Anything else you see correction here? Mark here in the third sentence. Third sentence re, there is a mistake. Can you identify? Tritiya line re mistake da achi. Who can say? Certainly, please tell.
He wears.
Very good.
He wears.
That's right. ତେଣୁ ପିଲାମାନେ ଏଠି ଆମେ କଣ କରିବା ଏସ୍ ଟେ ଲଗେଇଦେବା ଗୁଡ୍ ଯେହେତୁ ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲେ ହିଟା ହଉଛି ଥାର୍ଡ ପର୍ସନ ସିଙ୍ଗୁଲାର ତେଣୁ ଭାର୍ବରେ ଏସ୍ ଟେ ଲାଗିବ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ସିମ୍ପଲ ଟେନ୍ସ ଗୁଡ୍ well done any mistake you find here third paragraph go to third paragraph not necessarily you will find mistakes there may be then we proceed to the next paragraph here any mistake you find here if you find mistakes you can identify again yes
Discipline spelling policy.
discipline how do you spell it how do you spell discipline oh, if you say this is misspelled you have to spell it correctly you have to check the dictionary and
sir ठीक लिखा আছে
ठीक ଅଛି ତ ठीक ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ okay then in the next paragraph ଦେଖ next paragraph ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟିଆ mistake ଟେ ଅଛି examine it carefully do you notice in the next paragraph in this paragraph do you notice the mistake it's a very small mistake do you notice acha mu gote clue dei dauchi eta hauchi punctuation mark upre now come on tell me punctuation mark upre eta achi can anybody tell me ए paragraph रे punctuation mark रे गोटे problem अछि देखो पिला माने our headmaster is a sportsman he plays volleyball very well he is popular in his area for his sportsman spirit he is active and energetic indeed he is a social person so here you have to write comma do you agree with me or not yes comma te lagibo sethi seta punctuation mark hela ki nahi let's go to the next paragraph our headmaster always tries to bring all round development of the school he is innovative and dedicated he is sincere on the whole he is an asset to our school we all love him and deeply and respect him highly we are proud of him no mistake or do you find any mistake I don't think so let's go to the last paragraph if you see any mistake here you can tell me do you find any mistake here no all right so what else can be written just try to recall you can insert those points and it next comes the idea of editing what we have done here you should read take care of grammar in your essay and the following few points are important for editing ଯେତେବେଳେ ବି ଆମେ edit କରିବା ଆମେ we should take care of tense spelling of the word whether the word has been spelled correctly or not punctuation mark full stop ଦେଇଛୁ କି ନାହିଁ sentences ରେ ବାକ୍ୟ ଆରମ୍ଭରେ capital letter ରେ ହେଇଛି କି ନାହିଁ କୋଉଠି comma ଲାଗିବ କୋଉଠି colon ଲାଗିବ କୋଉଠି quotation mark ଲାଗିପାରେ sequencing of ideas idea ଗୁଡାକ କ୍ରମରେ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ organization of ideas ଠିକ ହିସାବରେ ତାକୁ ଆମେ organize କରିଛୁ କି ନାହିଁ so these are the key points so you must have a look to the piece of writing essay what you have written so my dear children this is my sincere advice to you don't submit your paper outright before editing you must edit you must check you must see you must read what you have written and once you edit or check you will be very confident you will be sure there is no mistake, then you hand it over to the examiner. Here we find the final product of the essay. Mark here all the mistakes, that is where it is already there. Well, if it's told you, we can edit as become beard. Then complexion, it has been spelled correctly. Then in this paragraph, it's all right. Here in this paragraph, you find a comma which has been put here. And here we don't find any mistakes. The mark here, after this, it talks about discipline, it talks about sportsman, and it talks about the all-round development. But here, mark here the sequencings of ideas. How systematically, first of all, we write the introductory paragraph, the name of the school, where you study, and the name of your headmaster. Then, in the second paragraph, here the student talks about the age, height, qualification, complexion, uniforms, each arrival and departure from school. Then the student writes about the subject the headmaster teaches, how he teaches, command over the language, method of teaching. Then she talks about the discipline, the personality, the duties, responsibilities, what the headmaster does in day-to-day life and what he conducts. Then there is something about the hobbies. Then his relationship with the students, teachers and communities, how he is smiling, how he is kind to the poor students, his dealings with the guardians and superior officials, and how he commands respect and love from all quarters. And finally, we conclude the paragraph in a short paragraph. The last paragraph must be a short paragraph. How he tries to bring all-round development of the school, how the headmaster is innovative and dedicated, how he is sincere. And finally, you conclude on the whole, he is an asset to our school. We all love him deeply and respect him highly. We are proud of him. Then we have given a slogan here, East or West, our headmaster is the best. So that's why, dear students, when it is a question of examination, normally in your examination, there are three alternatives. Today, we have tried only one. Length each 250 words. So once you start writing essay, it should be obviously 5 to 6 paragraphs minimum, and the length is 250 words. It is 12 marks, so that's where time management is equally important. You cannot consume half an hour for writing the essay. 12 marks is maximum 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, that's all. It should be flawless writing, that's important. Error-free writing. Moreover, your practice of writing essay is very important. If you keep on practicing essay, if you write essay every week, obviously it will make you perfect. Practice makes a man perfect. Francis Bacon, one of the renowned essayists of the world, in his essay of Studies writes, reading maketh a fool man, writing an exact man, conference a ready man. So that's why writing is a must. If you start writing every week and show the essay to your teacher, obviously they will correct and show you where you go wrong. That's why writing essay periodically should be a routine life in your school. Okay, you are writing your prose, poetry, story, grammar, you are doing question answers, all right. But essay writing, normally children skip. So that's why it should be a routine in your life, at least one essay in 1 week. Maybe descriptive, like this one, maybe narrative. Descriptive रे आमे देखिले from describe, it is descriptive. वर्णनामूलक जोटा आमे कहूछु रचना. तेणु आमे से एठी आमे हेडमास्टर देखिले, maybe your father, maybe your grandfather, maybe your mother, maybe your village, maybe rainy season, maybe winter season, maybe summer season. Describe, you have to describe. In narrative essay, you have to narrate the whole incident from beginning to end. आरंभरू शेष पर्यंत तुमको पास्ट टेंस रे पैसिव रे प्राय तुमको सेटा लिखिବାକୁ पड़िबो. जेमति कि अनेक समय परीक्षा रे पड़े ए रोड एक्सीडेंट यू हैव सीन, ए बुक फेयर यू हैव विजिटेड, ए पिकनिक यू हैव एंजॉयड. तो सेटा आरंभरू शेष पर्यंत यू हैव टू नेरेट. तुमको से पूरा इंसिडेंटा वर्णना କରିବାକୁ पड़िबो. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड नैरेटिव एसे. सेटा पूरा टेंसटा होची तमर पास्ट टेंस आ पैसिव रे प्राय हुए. आर्गुमेंटेटिव एसे पिला बहुत कम अटेम्प्ट करंती. एमती तो एक्सपोजिटरी एसे भी अछि, आ गुटे भी अछि, किंतु आमे नॉर्मली डेस्क्रिप्टिव नले नैरेटिव आमर पिला अटेम्प्ट करंती. So there are 3 alternatives and you have to select one. तापरे outlines भी examination रे देई दिए point गुड़ाको. So based on the outlines हमें paragraph wise हमें ऐसे लिखिबा. हमें देखली जेमति हमर attempt रे we find here 5 to 6 paragraphs. तापरे आसीबो editing. Editing is a must. You must edit, you must check, you must see what you have written. Is there any mistake? Yes, definitely. So edit it, correct it. एटा हुए तो स्पेलिंग रे ही पारे, पंक्चुएशन रे ही पारे, टेंस रे ही पारे, sequencing of ideas रे ही पारे, grammar, organization of ideas रे ही पारे. So you must see grammar in your piece of writing essay. Because once you hand over the paper to the examiner, it is over. You don't have any scope for editing. So that's why, my dear students, please be careful while you attempt writing essay. आउ गुटे कथा हमरो अनेक समय रे outlines तो ठीक अछि देई दला, तो सेतिकी बेरे अनेक समय रे sufficient हुए नाही. So you can also insert some of the points if you like relevant for the essay. But length should be about 250 words. Maybe it will be 260, 270 words, no problem. Or maybe it will be 230 words, doesn't matter. But writing essay, paragraph wise, at least there will be 5 to 6 paragraphs. There will be one introductory paragraph, there will be one concluding paragraph, and in the body there will be 3 to 4 paragraphs. So altogether it will have 5 to 6 paragraphs. If you write 7 paragraphs, no problem. And there is space for the examination, for the paper, for writing essay in your examination. So space रहुची खाता रे sufficient. आउ तुमे जदि अटेम्प्ट करिवो पिला माने essay writing ता निश्चित भाव रे भलो करिवो, मार्क भी भलो पाइयो. हमरो बोर्ड परीक्षा रे पिला माने बढ़िया फेच करूछंती, माने एमती भी आम पेपर देखुचु जे दे आर गेटिंग 11 आउट ऑफ 12 तो 11 मार्क जे आनुची माना बा 11 पॉइंट हाफ तो तार माने कॉन्फिडेंस इज सो हाई एबिलिटी इज सो हाई राइटिंग एसे तो एटा इग्नोर प्लीज डोंट इग्नोर डोंट बाईपास प्लीज be decisive, start writing essay every week, show it to your teacher, and before showing, you must edit, you must check, you must correct yourself. Self-correction, that is called self-correction. And then comes teacher correction. Peer correction भी पारे सांगा सांगा भितरे भी तमे चेक करिकरी देखै परिबा peer correction group correction भी हुए group रे भी हमें शेयर करिकरी करेक्शन करि परिबा एंड देन फाइनली वी सबमिट आवर एसे तो एटा डिपेंड करूची ए फैक्टर ऊपर ए जो पॉइंट का मु कहली तमे सेगुडा को तुमको देखे पड़िबो तापरे ई क्लास में हमें गोटे होम टास्क वी हैव गिवन यू दैट इज माय बेस्ट फ्रेंड इट मे आल्सो कम इन द एग्जामिनेशन so my best friend what are the outlines what are the points that comes to your mind name his or her name age class how you become friends at school and in the neighborhood how you spend time with him how your parents treat him necessity of friendship in life how you like to continue it. These are the outlines, these are the key points. Based on these outlines, you have to expand it into essay. Eta tomo pai home text pila mane jota ki tome attempt nabo. Besides, you can also insert some relevant ideas if it comes to your mind. You can also give quotation in writing essay. एमती ए essay रे a friend in need is a friend indeed. There is a saying in English, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So that you can obviously put it in this essay. So when you start writing this essay and see these outlines back at home, jot down these points and then expand the points into sentences, into paragraphs. So each idea, main idea consists of one paragraph. So if you start writing these points, if you expand these points, that becomes the whole essay. There will be 5 to 6 paragraphs. My best friend. So I hope you have gone through it. You have understood what I have talked about and enjoy writing essays. Please don't skip the essay. Take an attempt. Be confident. Yes, I can write and I can score some marks in English in essay writing. You know, my headmaster ru arambha kara jai pare, my mother, tapore my father, then my grandfather, my grandmother. So keep on writing every week. I'm sure you will be very good writer in English, especially in essay writing. So that's my sincere advice to you. So I hope you will follow the points, and I see the children sitting in the smart classrooms across the district and watching this video. They will follow my points and sincere appeal to them. I hope you have followed it and you will put it into application. You definitely practice writing essays. So all the best for your writing essays. Keep on writing, keep on writing, keep on writing essays. Thank you. All the best. Thank you.